better boundaries back in.
Perry also says that pre-pandemic, the commute was often the line for workers between work and home life. And she says that adding that transition back into employees' lives may actually help with better work-life balance. In Washington, I'm Kcal.
I don't know if that's true here when you're stuck in traffic, but that's true. We'll see. You may now be used to seeing the driverless taxi Waymo on the streets, but starting today, they'll be on the freeways too. The Google-owned company is starting to test its vehicles on parts of the 10, the 110, the 405, and my favorite roadway in Los Angeles, the 90 freeway in Marina Del Rey. It's a great road. The company will let employees access driverless vehicles on freeways first, and eventually the option will be open to the public too. I'm a big fan of Waymo.
Are you? I know you've taken a ride. I haven't taken a ride.
I've taken like a few rides now. It's like way better than being in control and not having like some stranger to talk to the entire time. Kcal News Mornings starts right now.
This is Kcal News Mornings.
The massive undertaking that involves removing debris and hazardous materials has begun in Pacific Palisades. We're going to be live with the rush to get this phase done.
And happening right now, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is in the hot seat. He's facing tough questions from Democratic senators about his position on vaccines and abortion.
And taking a live look outside this morning, this is Long Beach. There's a little bit of haze in the air this morning. We'll check in with Alex in just a minute. We hope you're having a good morning watching Kcal News Mornings at 9. Today is Wednesday, January 28th, 29th. It's the 29th. I'm Jamie Yukas.
I'm Rudy Veshavazzi. Thanks for joining us. Alex and Kalina are here to bring you your next weather and traffic. Good morning to both of you, and another chilly start.
Chilly start, but you know what? It's nice. We finally have a little bit of a quiet weather period coming up. Nice to talk about that, but also nice that we had rain and snow. Of course, we, desperately needed that. We're still really, well below averages in the rainfall department. We're going to talk about that in just a second. Yes, temperatures to start off your morning. It is chilly. We're talking temperatures in the 30s across the Santa Clarita Valley, 40s as we head to the San Fernando Valley and closer to the water, temperatures in the 50s. So temperatures as we head into this afternoon will primarily be in the 60s from the coast all the way to the valleys. We've got lots of sunshine on tap today, temperatures below average. So that will be the story this afternoon and as we head into tomorrow too. So this season so far, downtown Los Angeles, the start of the water year is October 1st. We have seen just under an inch of rain. The average is closer to 7 inches of rain at this point. And last season, this time last year, we saw close to 5.25. So again, we're well below average in the rainfall department, but we will take whatever we can get. Mother Nature brought us some wet weather, and we are happy for that. Chilly start to the day. Again, we've got a frost advisory, freeze warning that has now expired. Still quite chilly across some of our valley spots this morning. Otherwise, temperatures again 60s this afternoon. I've got temperatures nearing 80 degrees across some of our warmer valley spots as we head into this weekend and to start off next week. And that next chance of wet weather, I am watching that. We're going to break that down and talk about that a little bit more in your extended next weather forecast. That's coming up in just a few minutes. Here's Kalina with traffic.
Hi, good morning. Happy Wednesday. Let's get you out the door right now for a look at your conditions. We've got lots and lots of red out there. We also have a SIG alert still here. Traffic is starting to build. It's eastbound 210 at Mountain Street. Motorcycle involved. The left lane is blocked off, and that's slowing you down as you try to get into Pasadena. Now, the westbound side of the 210 is jam-packed as well. 46-minute ride from the 57 to Lake Avenue. And then we also have a crash on the 605 that popped up southbound before the 405. The carpool lane is blocked off there. Taking you out to Orange County. Tough drive on the 405 north through Irvine. We also have delays on the 5 through Santa Ana that continue into Irvine as well. And then in the Inland Empire, 15 south at Harupa, crash sitting in that middle lane. That is backing you up just before the 10. Jamie and Rutabeck, back to you.
All right, Kalina, thank you. The EPA's timeline to clean up hazardous materials from the Palisades and Eaton fire burn scars has been cut in half.
The governor wants the cleanup to be done in 30 days so that the next phase of rebuilding can begin quickly. Kcal News reporter Tina Patel is live in the Pacific Palisades with the rush to get the work done. Tina.
And we're learning more about the cleanup process this morning. As you said, the EPA is in charge of the first phase, which means they are going to all of the sites like this one and clearing it of household hazardous waste. It's a mandatory process before any other of the debris can be removed, but it should now go quicker than we originally thought. The EPA has set up a temporary site. It's along PCH in Malibu, and that is where they're taking possibly explosive materials like lithium batteries from electric cars so they can be safely disposed. Now, crews have been methodically working their way through neighborhoods in Pacific Palisades. They say between the Palisades and Eaton fires, this may end up being the largest disaster site they've responded to. And that's why their original estimate was that the process of clearing all the hazardous waste would take 60 days. But Governor Newsom is now pushing them to get it done in 30 days. So they tell me they are bringing in more staff from around the country.
We'll have about over 1,000 people here by this weekend. We've got a couple hundred here now. Teams have started the work. We recognize the urgency and are working very closely with our local city, county, and state partners to help make that happen.
And the EPA says homeowners can help speed up the process. If they know that they have certain items at their homes, whether it's electric cars, whether it's propane tanks, anything of that nature, they can reach out to the EPA ahead of time, give them that heads up so they know that their property has those items, and they say that will help them speed things up because there are so many properties that they're going to have to get to. We'll send it back to you.
All right, Tina, thank you. Gunfire erupts at a food vendor, sending one woman to the hospital. Assignment manager Mark Lewis at the desk with details on the search for a suspect. Mark?
Yeah, that's right, Jamie. So LAPD headquarters says it appears the victim was a woman who was just in the process of setting up a food vendor stall when gunfire erupted at this Hollywood parking lot, and whoever opened fire is still on the loose. Now, let me show you some video from Kcal. What you're going to see here is the parking lot at Sunset and St. Andrews Place in Hollywood. This is a parking lot. It's a large one. It sits right between a Target there on the left and a Home Depot on the right. Now, down there, officers from LAPD's Hollywood division say they responded here just after about 5 this morning for reports of shots being fired and a victim down on the ground. When they arrived, they say they found an adult woman on the pavement there by a table. She was on the ground with a gunshot wound to the leg. She was quickly rushed away by LA City Fire paramedics. She's listed as stable condition in the hospital. As for the suspect, he's only described as an adult man wearing a black and white checkered shirt. Officers say he ran away after the shooting and is still on the loose right now. LAPD says they don't have a motive for this shooting, but they are investigating it. There are witnesses in the area, and detectives are talking to them. No other injuries reported here, and the search for that gunman continues this morning. That is the very latest from the desk. We'll send it back to you.
Okay, Mark, thank you. Health and Human Services Secretary nominee Robert Kennedy Jr. is getting grilled on Capitol Hill about his previous positions on everything from vaccines to abortion. But in a moment of light humor, Kennedy referenced President Trump in stressing he's not trying to take away a person's right to choose what they want to eat.
If you like a cheeseburger, a McDonald's cheeseburger, or Diet Coke, which my boss loves, and you should be able to get them. If you want to eat Hostess Twinkies, you should be able to do that. But you should know what